In the heart of the city, there's a lady so divine, with a gift so rare she can read between the lines, unlocking mysteries. She's the one we all admire. With a touch of magic, she sets our souls on fire. From psychic readings to rosemary oil so pure, her spirit shines bright. Of that I am sure. On TV she graces the screen with grace. Her presence is a blessing in every time and place. Pop culture psychic, in tune with the stars. She sees beyond the veil, even beyond Mars. And when the night falls, Tracy after dark, her wisdom illuminates like a powerful spark. So if you seek guidance, look no further than her door. Tracy Brown live where wisdom does soar. Through the realms of the unseen, she'll light your way. With every word she speaks, darkness turns to day. Tracy Brown live, the beacon of light, guiding us through the shadows of night. Her voice like a melody, so pure and strong. In her presence, we know we belong. From psychic readings to rosemary oil so pure, her spirit shines bright. Of that I am sure. On TV, she graces the screen with grace. Her presence is a blessing in every time and place. Pop culture psychic, in tune with the stars. She sees beyond the veil, even beyond Mars. And when the night falls, Tracy after dark, her wisdom illuminates like a powerful spark. So if you seek guidance, look no further than her door. Tracy Brown live where wisdom does soar. Through the realms of the unseen, she'll light your way. With every word she speaks, darkness turns to day. Tracy Brown live, the beacon of light, guiding us through the shadows of night. Her voice like a melody, so pure and strong. In her presence, we know we belong. Tracy Brown live, the beacon of light, guiding us through the shadows of night. Her voice like a melody, so pure and strong. In her presence, we know we belong.
Hi everyone, how are you today? Hold on. Hello everyone, how are you today? The Americas had a holiday, so a lot of people are still recovering from food that just makes you sleepy and bloated and gives you a sugar rush. So it is what it is, guys. This is very good. This is sorrel, which is like hibiscus, but I don't think it's necessarily hibiscus, but something similar. Over ulsi and dandelion. Inspectors. Legit. Absolutely. Mm. Sandra, how you doing? Tracy Brown. Hi, Tracy. Not feeling like myself. Rather depressed. Do not know why. If there is no concrete reason why, like job loss, relationship issues, children acting a fool, um, then it could be planetary. What's your sign, Sandra? Hi, Danny. Hi, Jenny G. It could be something going on in the planets too, because I'm telling you, oh, you should get, now that I'm thinking about it, maybe this will cheer you up. You should get a an Ethiopian volcanic activation, and the people that I'm preparing this for, they are amazed, and it really just tied some knots in for some people. But let me put it down here. I didn't think about putting it here. Do I have any more room? Oh, here it is. Um, volcanic Ethiopian volcanic activation reading. Now, the reason why I'm saying Ethiopian is because a mountain that has not shown volcanic issues in 12,000 years has opened up and spoke, and it was powerful. Like there was literally lightning in the volcanic boom. And then I believe another one in Indonesia hasn't opened up in 600 years. Maybe you could be reacting to that. So, what I've decided to do was prepare readings for what the 12,000-year-old Ethiopian boom, volcanic eruption could mean throughout the world, right? Because this is big. This is 12,000 years old. This involves everybody. I did my own, and I did two others, and maybe a reading like that would help you. I'm just thinking. You're an Aries. I did Aries reading for December, and you guys are going to be fine. So it could be something else going on, like the planets. But as far as December's reading, you guys are going to be fine. All right. Hi, One Deep. Let me see if I can put that. Oh, yeah, there it is. $25 activation reading. So let me know. Let me see. I'm doing another one right after this. Okay. Let's see. Hi, Sunny Day. How are you? Oh my goodness. Looking like sunshine. Take your time, sweetie. Take your time. Okay. Who's watching Real Housewives of Potomac? This is so good, guys. Oh my God. I'm still in hot weather, so I drink a lot of herbal teas cold. Um, this is meant to be hot, but nothing has to, it's, etched in stone. Whew, that's amazing. All right. Let me turn this off. I don't need this shit right now. Okay, let's look at some videos and let's figure out what the hell is going on. Are any of y'all watching Real Housewives of Potomac? And are you happy with what you're seeing? Because I'm not. I'm not. Them sad bitches are like ruining the show for me. But let's take a look, because you know me. Kind of mean. Excuse me. Ooh, excuse me.
Option. Okay. She's a sweet girl, but I just don't think this playground.
We have Angel next to us. It's her first season as a housewife. How would you rate her rookie season?
What's the scale? 1 to 10, 1 to 5? Is a 0 an option? Okay. She's a sweet girl, but I just don't think this playground is for her.
What do you know the qualities that you think that she needs to work on to be?
Resilience, number one. It's okay to be sensitive and to feel things. It's okay to feel, but you can't let your feelings overtake you to the point that you can't function. Okay, because one of the reasons why we're in this group is because we are women who can stand in our truth and can stand on our own and don't need anybody else to validate us. So if you can't do that, maybe you should go back, regroup, and then see if you should come back. I'm going to venture to say no, but okay.
I'm going to venture to say no, bitch.
With it. Wendy Osefo was the main topic of conversation for the Real Housewives of Potomac at BravoCon, and despite the sad bitches had a lot to say about Wendy at BravoCon. Yes, the sad bitches, Kiana Stewart and Angel Massey. Per Giselle, that was her nickname she gave him. I'm just going with it. Wendy Osefo was the main topic of conversation for the Real Housewives of Potomac at BravoCon, and despite the Osefos being arrested earlier this year, they still made it to BravoCon, baby. Happy Eddie was in the crowd. They said, "We are innocent until proven guilty, and we will be outside. Y'all not gonna have us hiding in our house. They still gotta make that money, honey." I'm pretty sure Wendy lost her professor job, and I'm not sure if Eddie is currently still at his firm. So they gotta make money, Bookie, okay? Them bills still gotta be paid. They still got children to take care of. But back to the sad bitches, they really think they're bigger than the program when Wendy has been a housewife for like the last 3 or 4 seasons. This is their first season being actual housewives. You were a friend of a friend, Kiana. And Angel, we didn't know who you was until you came, and you're miserable. But let's roll the clip.
News like after filming happened with Wendy. What was your initial reaction to that? Have you reached out to her?
No, haven't.
Thoughts and prayers. Shock. You never expect one of your castmates to be arrested. So I think that I'm never a person to revel in anyone's misery. So thoughts and prayers, and I'll be watching when she gets her day in court.
Yeah. What do you think is going to happen?
I mean,
We're going to leave it to the judges at this point.
Let's leave it up to the legal system. I mean, who knows?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Same. It's like thoughts and prayers. Unfortunate thoughts and prayers. Yeah, definitely.
And temperature check. Would you want to see Wendy back next season? No comment.
Yeah, actually, I would.
You would?
Yeah, bring it on back. Bring on back.
According to her, I don't know her, so who should come back?
No,
I'm
bring
not
it back,
sure
baby. Go ahead and bring it back. Yeah. Actually, yes, I do. I'd love to see her back. Please keep the shit warm.
Angel, Buki, I know you're trying to be shady like the rest of the housewives, but it just doesn't hit. You never hit. You miss the mark every single time because what's wild is that the consensus with the Potomac housewives viewers is that we don't want you back, Bookie Butt. We don't like you. You're miserable. You're bringing the season down. You are literally complaining the whole season, and you can take your friend with you. That's the other consensus. So while you trying to sit here and be shady, Bookie, you're the one that people don't want to see back on the screen, not Wendy.
Right.
So we'll see if they bring both y'all back or one of y'all back. I feel like somebody's gonna have to go. And I'm not sure which one it is, but I don't think we're going to see both of these two back next season. But as always, comment your thoughts below. What do you think? Who do you want gone, or do you want both of them gone? Or how do you feel about their feelings towards Wendy? Let me know in the comments.
Bye, bitches.
I'm very aware that amongst the house in saying that I don't think Angel is a good fit for Potomac. And it's because I'm very aware that amongst the Housewives Cities franchises that there's always an oddball out in the group. Like, this person always has surface level relationships with everybody, but it's like one sentence away from having like a really bad argument with everybody as well. And I'll use Brittany from Salt Lake City as an example, and previously Mia on Potomac also is a really good example of this. Surface level relationships, but it also kind of has like a little bit of beef with everybody too. I thought that maybe Angel would be that person because, you know, she gets emotional, she gets overwhelmed very easily. I thought maybe that's where she could fit. She would be an oddball, but I thought she could still make for good TV. The conversation that she's having with her sister this episode, and she's telling her sister about the conversation at dinner with Giselle, bringing up the fact that she edits her pictures, made me uncomfortable when she started talking about Wendy. Like, when the conversation was just, oh yeah, Giselle edits her pictures too, like blah, 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 blah. I was like, okay, that's warranted. But her going in on Wendy's features made me uncomfortable. And I really don't think I like to watch this lady on TV anymore. And she honestly reminds me of Sherelle from... Sherelle was on Selling Tampa, and she was also on that like Wags show. She kind of reminds me of that, and I feel like she really would have been a better fit for that. I do not like her on Potomac. I do not think... I'm not saying I don't like her. I don't know her, but I think on Potomac, I don't want to watch her. You know what I think would have been a really good television fit for Angel is if her and her husband had a show taking celebrities out into the wilderness in Colorado, like when they were still living in Colorado, like an HGTV series or something like that. Maybe, you know, taking celebrities outdoors or renovating, like something like that. I don't think that she is thriving in this arena.
I really wasn't listening, but I get it.
Resulted in Angel attacking Wendy's. I agree. It was petty of Wendy to... Do I smell colorism?
Asshole lips and giving Forrest Whitaker an eye.
Giselle was the one who attacked Angel's appearance. Yet that somehow resulted in Angel attacking Wendy's. I agree. It was petty of Wendy to laugh at the FaceTime jabs Giselle was throwing at Angel. But anytime you resort to comparing a dark-skinned woman to a man and an animal, you need to check your colorism meter because it's going off. You can say a lot about Wendy, but you can't say she's not beautiful. So suggesting otherwise makes you look guilty of coming for her simply because she doesn't pass a brown paper bag test. And as we all know, Potomac has been accused of this before. And Giselle and the girls brush it off every time and get upset that the fans even bring it up. Clearly, Maryland and the greater DMV area have a colorism problem because it rears its ugly head every season. Now, I will say Wendy is all too excited to be on the Mean Girls team, and she's jumped at the opportunity to treat others the way she was treated in the earlier seasons. Side note, that was crazy of them to itemize Wendy's home renovation cost, especially in the wake of her insurance fraud case.
We're renovating floors, the sunroom, the pantry, the mudroom, the laundry room, all at once.
But Angel, we were already on the fence about you, and this is strike two. Fans are about to give you a pink slip if you don't get it together.
Okay. In case you all didn't know, back in the day, y'all don't, you know, I'm aged, right? So I know things, right? Back in it, but y'all should not know this. Millennials should not have this problem. But back in the day, there absolutely was a colorist problem in the DMV, parts of Maryland, parts of Virginia, but particularly the what did I say, DMV? DC area. Is that DMV? No, there's a Department of Motor Vehicles. Oh my God. There's a Geico in my house. Okay, so I gotta go outside. I gotta make an announcement to the Geicos that they should avoid coming in my house. They really should avoid. Last night, a Geico came in my house and the cat pounced on it. And then I'm watching it. I'm like, oh my God, you poor Geico, you're going to be dinner because the cat actually eats it. And he's done this in the past. And he gets so excited when a Geico comes through, and the Geico came through, whatever it is, lizard, Geico, I don't know what these things are. I don't like them. And we've had a conversation where I've said to them, I don't like you. I don't favor this type of animal kingdom. And you know what? I don't have to. I get enough with fucking ants. I'm not dealing with Geicos too. So I went to the door and I said, you're not allowed in here. Now, you want to play in a little garden bed I made out there? Do it. You want to run across me when I open up my door? Do that too. Do not come in. Dead ass, right? That was like 2 years ago. So they don't come in anymore because you just got to talk to them, right? But I haven't really talked to the ants, but I think I need to talk to the ants now. But in any case, getting on with the story, a Geico comes in last night and the cat was so excited. He was like, oh my God, had the Geico in his mouth and then jumped on my sofa with me. The cat with the Geico in the mouth. I jump, as the cat jumps on, I jump up, I'm screaming. I grab the goddamn cat and she lets the Geico go in my sofa. By the way, it's 12 o'clock at night. There are so many different levels of fear that came over me that you had to be here. Like, you'll never understand unless you are original country bumpkin in the deep south. You are never gonna understand the hell that entered my life last night. Yeah. Now, the only thing I could do was take the sofas apart, put them on the tables, and go to bed. That's the only thing I could do. And I prayed that the Geico found its way like out. I don't know. Or that the cat found it and ate it. So the cat didn't come to bed with me last night until early morning, and it was making so much noise. It doesn't make noise. This bitch does not make noise. And it was on top my air conditioner making noise. So I think, because it was so sad when he dropped, I guess he was trying to give it to me. Like, look, mom, look what I did. I caught this and I caught it for you. But I'm like, no, bitch. I don't assign to that kind of animal language. Like, don't bring me nothing. In any case, it lost it and then it started crying. It's like, meow, meow, meow. I was like, what do you want me to do? Like, I don't give me a gift, bitch. Eat it. Like, it's yours. Eat it. We're not sharing a Geico, you crazy cat. Anywho, that's my life. Wait, I'm looking at. She's like, AB goes, oh my God, Tracy, what a horrible experience. One of the most horrible ones I've ever had. And I just went to bed. I was like, this is like a Shakespeare tragedy. I'm just going to go to bed. Salamanders? They're called I don't know these things. They're called salamanders. Well, I don't invite salamanders in my house. I don't invite lizards in my house. And I told them from tree, and they respected me because I talk to them. I talk to the animals, and they understand. They respect me. They always look at me like this. There's always this look that they give you, and I go, "Hi," but remember, not in here. Like I'm very, Mother Nature strict. Don't fuck with Mother Nature. But there's a slit in my screen. I know how they're getting in. It's a little slit in my screen, so here they are. The cat's here. It's not the first one that she caught, right? They're so easy to catch. They don't know how to run. The cat is like so happy when they do walk out, which I don't mind. I see her because she gets like you can see, something's in her house. Like it's like this monster comes over her, and you could see it, and then she starts like getting in the corners to make sure she gets it. She gets it, she puts it in her mouth, and she starts prancing around with it, which is fine. Like I know it takes a moment for you to enjoy your meal. Like I get the animal kingdom. It's a kuda matata. Like this animal kills that animal, da, da, ba, 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 ba. And that's the logic of the law of God, right? Until you put it on my sofa. Lord, Lord, I started calling for God last night. I did. I said, God, help. Anywho, facts, facts. No wildlife allowed indoors. Salamanders. Oh my God. Oh, Karen has to come back. Karen has to come back. Hi, Juanita. Yes, Karen has to come back. Yes, Karen, Karen, Karen. They do sound really immature, and I'm just wondering why it is this way. Like, Eminem had that one song, and by the way, I can't stand Eminem. Fuck Eminem. Eminem had that one song, and was it Eminem where he's like, "You got one shot," or was that P Diddy? No, I think it was Eminem. It's like you got one shot. Why would I spend my good voice, my business model on any of those women? Like, why am I wasting my breath? I have a business that I want you to come to. Listen to me. I have a business that I want you to come to. I'm on one of the most popular Real Housewives of Atlanta shows. And I'm going to spend how much time hating on another woman when your business is about women, Kiana, and to bring a snarky friend to support you is the dumbest shit ever. You're a dumb bitch. You're dumb. I have a business to run. I will not waste it. I will not waste my breath. I'm going to care about me, my own business. But you know what? See, Kiana doesn't have kids yet, right? When you have kids, you are like, Wendy is my friend. I might go home and tell my husband, Angel, she's a fucking bitch. I would not say it in front of the cameras. And Angel, I don't know what business she has, but she must not have anything because the snarkiness and like, Angel, I don't like to call people out their faces, but you a fat bitch. Talking about Wendy's lips, lose weight, right? Like, you can't talk because you too easy to attack. Now, listen, I'm not a skinny bitch, so let's not even say that no, I'm not a skinny bitch. But again, I know that, right? So I'm not going to pick apart nobody's weave, nobody's nose, nobody's mouth. because I know I'm healthy. I'm a healthy size. You healthier than me. Oh, and solid, which is even worse. Anywho, and you're very sensitive, right? But you you don't know how you look because the way you doctor up them photos is telling me that you don't know who you are. All right. Right. Abba. Is it Abba? Is it AB? Angel didn't like people talking about her big back. Why she attack Wendy? Oh yeah, that was Eminem. Thank you, Jenny. Oh, thank you. I don't get it. All right, let's go on. Let's move on.
Smell colorism?
Asshole lips and giving Forrest Whitaker an eye.
Giselle was the one who. Do I smell colorism?
Asshole lips and giving Forrest Whitaker an eye.
Giselle was the one who attacked Angel's appearance, yet that somehow resulted in Angel attacking Wendy's. I agree, it was petty of Wendy to laugh at the FaceTime jabs Giselle was throwing at Angel. But anytime you resort to comparing a dark-skinned woman to a man and an animal, you need to check your colorism meter because it's going on. You can say a lot about Wendy, but you can't say she's not beautiful. So suggesting otherwise makes you look guilty of coming for her simply because she doesn't pass a brown paper bag test. And as we all know, Potomac has been accused of this before. And Giselle and the girls brush it off every time and get upset that the fans even bring it up. Clearly, Maryland and the greater DMV area have a colorism problem because it rears its ugly head every season. Now, I will say Wendy is all too excited to be on the Mean Girls team, and she's jumped at the opportunity to treat others the way she was treated in the earlier seasons. Side note, that was crazy of them to itemize Wendy's home renovation cost, especially in the wake of her insurance fraud case.
We're renovating floors, the sunroom, the pantry, the mudroom, the laundry room, all at once.
But Angel, we were already on the fence about you, and this is strike two. Fans are about to give you a pink slip if you don't get it together.
Yes. I went on to this long story and forgot to tell y'all about the brown paper bag test in the DC area. So, the DC area says your color should be like this. Now, look, I don't pass. I don't pass the test, right? Look, I don't pass the test, right? So, Angel could make fun of me too. She could make fun of me and animals and men. Hi. And that's unfair because I don't pass. Look, I don't pass. Fuck you, Angel. Fuck you. You're lucky I'm not darker. Which I don't know what that would mean, but I could get dark. I'm in the Caribbean. All I got to do is, like the white folks out here, just go out in the sun and get red. I could get very lovely toasted in the sun, like the white folks do. They get so red and then they start to peel. It's weird. And they don't know how to come out the sun. At least we don't get in the sun. We're like, the sun. And they're like, the sun, let me go to the sun. In any case, that's the DC area with this brown paper bag. But you guys did not grow up with that. I grew up with that. Y'all millennials, y'all escaped all of that. So where is she coming with this colorism thing? You bitch.
Why are we talking about the same cat? I'll make this real quick. This needs to be her last season, first and last, because why are we talking about the same catfish stuff that Giselle has apologized twice for? Then we somehow turned it on Wendy, and Wendy was the one who brought it up. What? God, I need her to have something going on. And then also, this was something I thought was so weird when they were looking at houses and they were sitting in the backyard. And she was like, oh, Kay would love this. What? Like, what? Like, why are you talking about her while you looking at houses? I don't give a damn what Kay like. Is something going on over there, and I kind of want her to stay on the show so we can see it unravel. But I also, she's really draining. Her and Kay are like Debbie Downers. They always mad.
I have to talk about Real Housewives of Potomac, y'all. Return to sender on Angel and Kay, y'all. I cannot take it anymore. Get them off my screens. Kay was so lame when she was trying to bring up the whole Stacey situation to Monique when they were at the gay bar. Like, are you for real? That looked so lame. I'm glad they called it out and was like, you look lame. Like, whatever you're doing, you look lame. She tries to force every moment, and it comes off so corny. It's not hitting. It's not hitting. Angel, you trying to have moments, too. It's not hitting. What were you talking about when you were talking to Stacey about her cannabis business? What are you talking about? And y'all, I didn't know you could make touring a house so boring. Yet you and your husband still were able to make that the most boring part of the show. Like, I was so bored. And then their conversation when she's picking his brain about Wendy and all, and he seems very uninterested. And y'all, usually I'm all for looking at a fine man, but y'all, even he's boring. He's not, I don't even want to see you. Get off my screen. Both of y'all can go. Good day. Goodbye. One thing that did bother me on this episode, though, was Stacey lying. Like, I just feel like Stacey do be getting herself in hot water, and it's like, girl, with Wendy, she's your girl. And I know Wendy be having her phony moments, but I feel like, why are you lying? And then why are you kind of making it seem like Tia's lying? Because she really isn't. You did say he was going to be out of town. So that kind of irritated me a bit. But I still like Stacey, and I like how she don't be letting them rock her. She's like, she'll get caught in a lie, and she'll still keep going. Like, and that girl Cookie, y'all, get her off my screen. I don't want to see that Cookie. I don't want to see that again. I do not want to see Cookie again. It's just giving low vibrational. It's giving love and hip hop energy. I need her off my screen. For real. Like, get off the show. Like, and I feel like you are a liar. You seem like you're just trying to be involved in mess. And Kay, for you to even be talking to her like that, it just shows how low vibrational you are. So I like how Stacey did not back down and said, I'm putting my finger in your face. I'm putting my finger in your face. I like that. And Stacey ate when Kay was like, I wouldn't want you around my husband. And she's like, you don't even have a husband. Eight. One thing Stacey will do is pack them girls up. And I feel like that's the energy I'm missing from Candace and Karen. Oh, I cannot wait till they come back. And honestly, you know what? I'm not even mad Monique is back. Monique, her having her meeting with Wendy, wasn't mad at it. I feel like her energy is coming off like, okay, what's tea? And I'm okay with it. Like, she gets on my nerves, but I liked Monique originally, and then she made me mad with Candace. And I know Candace gonna come hot when she come back, and she gonna be able to read them down. So I'm not worried about Candace, and she knows not to put her hands on her again. So I know that's not gonna happen. Oh, Robin! I forgot to talk about Robin, y'all. Robin. So Robin, you're that pressed about the self-induced ending you had to your run on Real Housewives of Potomac that you don't want to come to the Reasonably Shady event for your podcast with Giselle. You don't want to support your friend. And if you have any desire to come back to Bravo, wouldn't this be a step in the right direction to come and appear as a friend? Y'all, she never understands the plot. She never gets how to work the system. And that's why she's going to remain off my screen. But I definitely want to know, how are you guys feeling about the season? I'm definitely entertained. But the cornballs, Kay and Angel need to go. Kay and Catfish need to go. And last thing about Angel, why are you so mad at Wendy when Giselle called you a catfish? They always want to come at Wendy when Giselle does something. She is just, get her off my screen. Let me know what y'all think. Do y'all want Kay and Angel off your screens? How are y'all feeling about Stacey lying? What do y'all think about the whole Wendy-Stacey situation? Are we feeling Tia? Are we not? I'm feeling Tia. I think her family's funny, so I'm feeling Tia. But let me know what y'all think about Robin as well in the comments. I definitely want to hear. I know I'm a couple days late, but give me your thoughts. Give me your comments.
Okay, I do want to explain the whole Tia and Stacey thing. Nobody heard this, but Tia said, no, my husband is going out tonight, whatever. But then, no, Stacey said my husband is going on a business trip. But then she said, let me tell you the truth. I'm going to find it. And she said, let me really tell you. Let me tell you something. And so she cleaned it up and explained that her husband doesn't want to come because of the women. I don't know how Tia didn't hear that. So it's annoying that Tia is attacking Stacey now because she didn't hear it right. She did not hear it right. I think the cameras are overwhelming for Tia. And Tia stays in a little bit of a cloud right here. And Tia is very funny. But I don't think her brain capacity is holding all the information and something slips through, period.
But your mama isn't here anymore? I'm in the middle of watching Real Housewives of Potomac, the latest episode. But did y'all hear that line? I don't know. If my husband said that about my mother who's no longer here over my mom not liking shoes on the rug, which, yeah, that's how most black moms are. Child, couldn't be me. I don't really know how to feel about Angel and her husband. They look really great on the surface, but one thing I've learned is that the optics, it doesn't always tell the full story at first. And listen, if that was me, I wouldn't care how long ago my mother departed this earth. Don't you ever say some shit like that. No disrespect, but your mama ain't here anymore, huh? And can we talk about Ashley's black scent? Cause it's pissing me off.
Who's Ashley? I didn't hear that part, but that's gonna make me watch the show again. But I do kind of remember him saying something, but I don't know which episode she's actually talking about. So I have to like really.
BC voice fool you. Stacy is from Detroit. Stacy said, "Let me get a little bit closer to you so you can see my finger in your face." Stacy said, "Kay, you're normally giving us 0, but if it has to do with me, look at you pump up to a 2. You're welcome." Kay said, "I would never trust you around my husband." Stacy says, "No problem, because you don't have one." Kay inserting herself in this mess, somehow becoming a voice for Monique, not even knowing the person that you got the information from is Monique's enemy. This is why you mind your business, Kay. Thank God Wendy jumped in and said, "This is making me uncomfortable. Y'all are here talking about Monique. Monique is not even here. And your source is a woman Monique called a demon." This is giving very strange and weird behavior, Kay. Speaking of strange and weird, Angel is completely obsessed with Wendy. She will tell anyone with a pulse that Wendy called her a catfish. It has been 40 days and 40 nights, and she is still running with the catfish storyline. Angel girl, this is getting spooky, and you are pushing yourself closer and closer to being a one-season housewife. I really wish Stacey would have just said, "My husband does not want to be on the show. He doesn't want to get to know you women. He doesn't want to be a part of the drama. He is not interested." I wish she would have just kept it real. Instead, she got caught in this web of lies of he's in town, he's out of town, he'll be back next week. I really hope her and Tia can move forward, because honestly, it's not that deep. To me, the bigger issue is the fact that Stacey doesn't know how to pronounce the name to her own brand. The fact that Robin didn't want to come to the 10 million download party because she was fired from the show, messy. If I was Giselle, I would be so pissed off. Me and Robin would really have to go at it, and she would have to really try to make it up to me, because what do you mean you're not coming to this party? The party is for both of us. You cannot still be in your feelings. If anything, Giselle is trying to get you a guest spot check. She's trying to put money in your pocket. Come film this episode, Robin, and get off the couch. What did you think of this episode of Real Housewives of Potomac, and whose side are you on? Stacey or everybody else? Let me know in the comments. Bye.
That was adorable. I think this is my last one, so I'm just gonna go ahead.
Into this season of Potomac and Angel. First of all, I don't like when people throw out colorism and there's no basis, but I also don't like when people throw out body shaming and there's no basis either. But to the colorism of it all, we have Giselle speaking on your appearance, and when she does that, we're at tears saying that I looked at you like a big sister. But when Wendy addresses the personality changes and how you handle situations depending on the time of day, where you are, and who you're around, which is actually true, you feel attacked. Do you not see where that could possibly look like colorism? Because what's the difference in the questions that are being asked and how they're being asked? And I honestly feel like Wendy is real calm with it. Wendy don't actually want to engage it, but when y'all keep bringing it up, okay, fine, let's address it. Cool. And she's still mad calm with it. I love the way she's handling it. And still, of all the conversations that are being had, I don't feel like Wendy is necessarily attacking Angel. Now, Giselle's comments, if you had one little question about her fine-tuning her photo, perfectly fine. But girl, you are literally beating a dead horse. She pushed it. Now, that was attacked. She definitely could have said something to her. However, Giselle never body shamed that girl. She was talking about a face, and you do look like two different people. It don't look completely off, but it's 100% Photoshop, and I get where Giselle was going. However, I do feel like Giselle took it kind of far. And then this young lady saying like, oh, well, y'all gotta get to know me. Like, once I open up, I talk a little bit more. Babe, it's live. The cameras are rolling. Like, you get to know me. This is the time. Action! Or was that cut? I don't know. This is the time. Your identity at this point being your husband is like very, very, very annoying. Your husband and Kiana, because Kiana is having issues this season. I don't know what's up with this sis, but she's having issues. And you being like aligned with her is really making it look crazy. And I understand like it's her first season, so she'll be able to go behind and see like, you know, that's my friend, but the way this is coming off on camera, it's not looking too good. But babe, you losing this. I hope you even make it back for a next season. But yeah, I'm starting to get a little disappointed. Like, again, like I said, she's a cute girl. She's actually married. Like, she's a real housewife. So I thought that she would be like a really good fit. But I don't know. Her and her mad-ass best friend and the way she... we'll see.
Sorry, guys. All right, let's do this reading, child. Please, God, talk to me. Talk to me about Angel. Please allow me to see anything and everything that you would like for me to see. Angel's your child. She's your love. She is your beloved, Father God. Please authorize me to see and say what you would like for me to say and see. I love you, God. I love you, Jesus. In your name I pray. Amen. Oh, amen. Amen. All right, let's lower the stage. First thing I'm getting is strength. All right. She's really trying hard to be strong. What sign is she? Please don't tell me she's a Leo, because she don't act like a Leo. But strength is a Leo card, but I think she's gonna opt out. Y'all don't have to worry about her. She is above Real Housewives of Potomac. She will opt out. She's not staying. So don't worry anymore. Okay? Okay. Let's see. Okay. She is going to get a job out of this, but she's going to be brokenhearted by 3 of the women on the show. 3 women are going to hurt her feelings. She says she's going to take on a new job. They're going to begin to have some money issues, her and her husband. I don't know why. They're acting like they have a lot of money, but there's some hidden issues with finances going through. She's also going to say like 3 women have hurt her and she doesn't have faith. So she's just going to walk away. You don't have to worry about them asking her back. She's probably done right now. All right. Which I think, Angel, this is a card that you hurt you, right? You hurt you. This is the way I always see this card. I got enough cards where people can hurt you. This is the one where you hurt yourself. The reason why this card is showing up for you is because you're going to give us last memories of a bitch, which is unfortunate. No one should go out like a bitch, and you're giving people bitch. And I'm really like concerned about that. All right. Yeah, there's something covering up. I do want to say it could be her marriage, or it could be this woman, which could wind up being Kiana. Now, I don't know Kiana's sign, nor do I want to know Kiana's sign, but someone has some secrets and they're facing your secrets. They know things. Anywho, it's going to come out. She has State Angel is watching the show right now with all of us and has already decided that she is not coming back. She's almost shocked at how like she's looking on screen. She still can't see herself. She can't see that it's her fault. I just think did she come on as a housewife or did she come on as a friend of? I just wish maybe she would have came on. Oh, this is, oh, I'm going to say this in case I forget to say it on Kiana's episode. Watching Kiana this season makes me believe that that Muppet girl had reason to fight her. Remember, the cameras weren't up. So it kind of makes me believe that something more happened. And the only reason why the Muppet girl, what do they call her? Elmo? The only reason why the Muppet girl got blamed is because there were little things that she was doing to attack Kiona in the past on post. So now that I'm looking at this show this year, Kiana don't hold shit in. So when the cameras went down, I do feel like she was like, bitch, you ready? And called her out her faces. I think everybody was wrong, but that's how Kiona, and I did predict that. Y'all forgot that. I did predict that she was going to wind up on the show based upon the cameras being down and not getting the full truth. But looking at Kiona now, that bitch is a troublemaker. And maybe that was her way of getting on the show. Just saying. Just saying. Just saying. And because of that, she might have like a 3-season deal. So we might have to put up with her next season. Yeah. Because rather than her sue Bravo, then they put her on the show. Yep. Okay, I'll repeat that when I do Kiona's episode. I mean, what did they call her? AB? I just can't, I just know it's, what, is either Sesame Street or Muppet, and I just can't remember. All right, back to Angel. Angel, she's having money problems, but she'll correct it. Money's going to come back in for you, Angel. But you and your husband are having money problems, and the money problems has to do with real estate. It has to do with the real estate. So either they're pretending to have more money than they really do, and then they can't hold on to the taxes, the landscaping, there's more to just buying a house. And so there's going to be some issues behind money with them. I don't know if we're going to see it this season, but I'm just telling you that's what's going to happen. But no, Angel walks away on her own. They might try to negotiate with her. Will stay a friend of. They might try to negotiate that with her. But she's going to walk away. She's going to walk away. I don't think she's coming back. If she does come back, she comes back as a friend of. And if she does come back, she's going to be in limited seasons as a friend of. I'm also getting some drugs and alcohol issue, or maybe prescription issues, or maybe she's going to put herself on Ozempic, and the next time you see her, she might be like she might look like Ariana Grande the next time we see her, because this whole catfishing is really affecting her. So she might sacrifice, go on the Hollywood version of Ozempic and come out looking like Cynthia Erivo. It would be wonderful if her skin got really dark like Cynthia. Because sometimes, do you remember Oprah? When Oprah went on the AIDS diet, do you remember that? Nobody remembers that. And she lost the weight so fast that Oprah got like somewhat charcoal. Her skin changed because it was just so unhealthy. She got thin, couldn't stay thin. So I feel like she's going to go on something. And, if you're a colorist, the biggest revenge is getting chocolate like me. That would be the biggest revenge for us, chocolate people. All right. The Empress. Oh, Lord, please don't get pregnant again. You cannot afford another baby because you're very thick. And I think you got to get the weight off. Do the Ozempic diet. Get the weight off. Then you can have another baby. Because, girl, you like to eat. Come on. But if you do have another baby, it's going to be a boy. Okay, let me put this down. Why am I doing this? Oh, pregnancy. This bitch is probably already pregnant. Lord have mercy. She can't go on the Ozempic diet. Not right now. Lord have mercy. That's going to even be her excuse not to come back because of the pregnancy or some. Yeah, she's getting pregnant. Okay, I really don't care. Oh, we're going to have to Photoshop all your pregnancy photos, all of them. All of them. Because you got body dysmorphia and you don't know who you are, what you look like. Oh, I gotta go. I don't know why I don't buy enough food for my house, but I don't. But I have this craving for green beans, canned green beans as of lately. I need canned green beans lately, and so I'm gonna make some canned green beans with mushrooms. But I feel like another vegetable. I could make a salad. I really don't like salad lately, but I do have good dressing to make a salad. I'll figure it out. All right. Girl, I'm from New York. From the place of your mama jokes. Oh, yes, yes, yes. Oh, my God. Shady? Girl, the shade, I got that. Oh, and I study people for the shade. You have no idea. I walk in a room and I'll be like this. And then my eyes get like little cat slits. And I'm like, I saw that. All right. Hi, Incognito. How are you, sweetie? Laugh my black ass off. Muppet girl. I don't know what it is. Is the secret regarding money or theft? Right now it's regarding money. I don't know about thievery. They want Stacy off the show. Who, them two sad bitches? No. No. Stacy is entertaining. All those ladies are a mess. They really are. Cookie is a part of the social clique in Potomac. Also, see, y'all don't watch the other show. Cookie came, if I'm not mistaken, Cookie came on Real Housewives of Orange County too this season. They better not make Cookie. They better get Cookie off the show. Let me tell you. Oh man, I picked 3 cards. I didn't mean to do that. Let me tell you what I think is happening. I think since Real Housewives of Salt Lake City, they're having a hard time getting the bloggers away. They've tried to influence them, and so they're trying to find a way to bring the bloggers in without messing up the show. I don't know how Cookie got appointed. So that's what I think the problem is. Okay, doggy woggy, step right out. Doggy woggy, step right out. Doggy woggy, step right out. That's the only way you could do it, guys. Remember, sometimes you got to go back, to what you learned in kindergarten. Oh, look at that. Student. Oh, Angel's a student and she don't want to be a student. Oh, right side up. Humility and devotion to knowledge, openness to lifelong learning. Upside down was better, spirit. Arrogance in the pursuit of destructive knowledge, unwillingness to translate knowledge into action. All right, but they're trying to be fair to the spirit. The spirit is very nice over there. They're very nice people. Student. Discipline apprentice. Yeah, she's the apprentice. Suggests not an absence of mastery. She didn't master this season, but rather a continual pursuit of intellectual development. She does not have intellectual um, stability, and that's her problem. Has found a source of teaching, such as a guru, spiritual master who becomes the instructor and spiritual guide, which I do believe that she's in the spiritual world, but is she learning what she needs to learn? And the student tells me that she's trying. Look for a pattern of constant learning, openness to new information as an essential part of your well being. Well, she has to do more learning because the bitch is not cutting it this season. She's not cutting it. All right, I gotta go. It's gonna get dark soon. I gotta pick up a can of green beans. And I've never tasted carrots in a can. You think I should get some carrots in a can? I'll do carrots in a can. I'm sure I can doctor it up. All right, guys, I love you. Thank you. You guys are so much fun, and I shall talk to you later. Thank you. Brown Skin Gem. Hi. Hi, sweetie. I got you down. Aw. All right, guys, I will talk to you later. Oh, by the way, let me just finish out with, if you want a reading with me, you know the routine. 213-458-7408. But I'm also doing volcanic Ethiopian activation readings for $25. So get healed, y'all. Get healed. Love you. Take it easy. Bye. Text me 213-458-7408 for
In the heart of the city, there's a lady so divine, with a gift so rare she can read between the lines, unlocking mysteries. She's the one we all admire. With a touch of magic, she sets our souls on fire. From psychic readings to rosemary oil so pure, her spirit shines bright. Of that I am sure. On TV she graces the screen with grace. Her presence is a blessing in every time and place. Pop culture psychic, in tune with the stars. She sees beyond the veil, even beyond Mars. And when the night falls, Tracy after dark, her wisdom illuminates like a powerful spark. So if you seek guidance, look no further than her door. Tracy Brown live where wisdom does soar. Through the realms of the unseen, she'll light your way. With every word she speaks, darkness turns to day. Tracy Brown live, the beacon of light, guiding us through the shadows of night. Her voice like a melody, so pure and strong. In her presence, we know we belong. From psychic readings to rosemary oil so pure, her spirit shines bright. Of that I am sure. On TV, she graces the screen with grace. Her presence is a blessing in every time and place. Pop culture psychic, in tune with the stars. She sees beyond the veil, even beyond Mars. And when the night falls, Tracy after dark, her wisdom illuminates like a powerful spark. So if you seek guidance, look no further than her door. Tracy Brown live where wisdom does soar. Through the realms of the unseen, she'll light your way. With every word she speaks, darkness turns to day. Tracy Brown live, the beacon of light, guiding us through the shadows of night. Her voice like a melody, so pure and strong. In her presence, we know we belong. Tracy Brown live, the beacon of light, guiding us through the shadows of night. Her voice like a melody so pure and strong. In her presence, we know we belong.